So Tesla came out with their Christmas update in the UK on Boxing Day, a day late, and it sucks compared to the American one.
And yes, Elon said the holiday update would be lit, but none of the European Model 3s have the external speaker thing, which is needed for the boombox, including my 2021 Model 3. So I can't do anything like this. So really, us Europeans only got new animations on the car screen, which sure are cool, but it completely blew my plans for this video on the big Christmas update out of the water. So instead, with it being the last update of 2020, I'm gonna go and test Autopilot in the UK, in first the countryside, then the city, and then the motorway.
Let's get going. Let's get going. You'll know if the car is on autopilot at any point because you'll see the blue icon at the top here with a little steering wheel. When it's lit up blue, it's driving by itself. I may touch the wheel with my hands because I don't want to crash my car. It's a very nice car. It's a bit expensive. I would be very upset if I drove it into a wheelie bin. And if I give it a wiggle, it's because for safety, you're meant to be paying attention. You're meant to hold onto the wheel loosely so it doesn't disengage. So my car doesn't have the full self-driving package, which is like an extra £7,000. So this autopilot is pretty much what you get by standard with the Tesla for free. Though if you subscribe and watch my videos, my plan is to use the ad revenue to pay for it. Bless Huck. It is going over the line a little bit, but if I was driving, I would do the exact same thing. So there's a lady ahead and it slowed down and didn't want to kill her. Hello. She looked a bit scared. The normal autopilot is just too scared to go out into the center of the road to avoid hitting some. Oh, it did it! It did it! Oh, this is awkward because they can see that we're filming. Thank you. Hi. I'm not that cringy, please. I'm just another YouTuber. Look how tight these roads are. Man, this is my thing. Like, when Elon Musk is like, yeah, the cars are going to be able to drive themselves. How the hell is it going to drive itself down here? Right, we're just going to keep autopiloting until it takes me into a hedge. So yeah, I think autopilot's got a long way to go in the UK. Because how the hell is it going to drive down any of this shit? There's no way. There is a pheasant in the road. It's not going to detect that. No. Bye, pheasant. It can detect people. It can detect people on bikes. But can it detect pheasants? Can it?
A challenge.
Could it detect a fox? Could it detect a deer? Honestly, though, these are all questions. Could it detect a child? No. Puddle! That was a huge puddle. We're on autopilot, but this is it. Like, it thinks that this car is... Look, it shows it. It even... For some reason, it thinks there's an arrow. Oh, wow, look at that. You can see the bins behind us. It thinks there's an arrowhead, which there definitely isn't. There's just water on the road. There's loads of bins. It can see the bins really well. Drive around the car! Like, you should be able to tell it's not actually moving. And look, there's no arrow. What did you see? Nothing. And the sun's in my eyes! My eyes! Look at all the bins. So many bins. It's bin day. See, there's a tight corner here. This is really tight. Oh. That bend up there, I would not be approaching at 60 miles an hour. And it's still... Oh, and it just turned off by itself. Did you see that? Autopilot just conked and it went, hell no. I didn't even touch anything. And we were going at 60 into it and it just went, nah, bye. Now bye, lol. So unknowingly, I've driven into a city. But we're going to give it a go because we can show the new traffic lights. They look bigger. Oh, this one's going red ahead of us. The perfect time. Traffic lights are a lot bigger than they used to be, but it can see everyone. It sees the arrow on the ground. This is stuff it saw before, but it was never this, like, visible. Like, they'd seen the car that came up. Okay, need to get driving. It sees the people on the bikes. Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah. It's now 40 miles per hour, so if I tap that, it will up the speed to 40, and it's doing it all by itself. As you can see, look how big they are. They're huge. They're huge. They're massive. So autopilot can't do roundabouts, but in America, they have full self-driving, which is really quite good. Oh God, oh God, oh God. What lane is it going for? It's going, oh, it's going for the middle. I didn't know which way I'm going, and I was like, all right, we'll just go this way and then G. Look at all those traffic lights, they're huge. Oh, there's a bin lorry. Is it gonna slow down for it? It's seen it, the big long truck. There is obviously men working. Oh, the little man's appeared with his bin. I'm gonna go round it. Now, autopilot won't, oh, okay, I've got to blast it. Sorry, car. It saw the little bin man though. I would like to know though, did it see the bin man holding the bin?
I think it did.
Dude, I'm nervous. I just don't want to like bash my car, like on anything.
You've done that 3 times.
Twice, slowing down because of the car in front. It's slowing down a lot more. This guy stops, so autopilot's gonna stop. I'm looking to see if there's another car coming. There is, but they're both going left. And it's shouting at me. We're coming to another roundabout. It's deciding to go in the, it's choosing for, okay. This is actually scary as shit. Can we autopilot around the roundabout? Oh my God, we can. Is it gonna, oh, it's slowing down. Oh, it's doing it. Oh, it's doing it. We're coming off the, I don't know what way this is. We're going to London. We're going to London. I find it odd in the UK that the car always tries on autopilot to prefer the right-hand lane when surely it should prefer the left-hand lane. When you go into new zones with lower speed limits, it actually slows down the autopilot for you, as it has just done now. It's slowed down to a 30, but it doesn't up it again. So there's a roundabout here. I'm gonna slow it way down. Ah, it's gonna yeet me into that. Yeah, let's not do that. So it's autopiloting at 30 miles an hour. It's doing it fine. It sees the sign, nice and big on the new screen, looks amazing. It knows it's 60, but it won't up it. It doesn't do it. If I tap it though, now it goes up to 60. I find that annoying. Like, why do I have to click and say the new speed limit is 60? We're about to go onto the main road and we're on a slip road. So this is a dual carriageway, not a motorway with lots of lines. This one only has 2 lanes on it. But let's see how well it does. It won't auto merge into traffic. Well, it will, but it will kill us in the process. Oh, hell no, there's a lorry there. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Thank you very much, Tesla. In America, if you have full self-driving, the Tesla will indicate and go over. But in the UK, it will try our best until this lane runs out. And then it just kind of awkwardly doesn't do it. Before, from what I remember, it didn't show lines like this. It kind of just showed your lane and didn't really show anything to the side. I think that was more so because when he had a smaller screen, you couldn't see as much on it, but now you can see a lot more. We can even, if I turn this around, see that there is a car coming up behind us. Let's put autopilot back on. You can see it's just chilling behind us. And I believe if I indicate, okay, no, it doesn't. Interesting. How interesting. So before, from what I remember, if someone was in your blind spot, it would highlight the car red and it would tell you if you had the indicator on and you were like trying to overtake them. But it didn't, did it? It just kept them as grey. It's one of my biggest gripes actually with this car, because when you try to indicate and you have like your wing mirrors, but you have a blind spot, right? There's no light or blind spot monitoring like every other car has. Okay, the speedy boy's coming up behind us. So now if I bang on my indicator, it doesn't, nothing, like literally nothing. How interesting. There's no blind spot monitoring. I'm driving manually now, no autopilot. So there's people coming up now, indicator on. Oh, so now it, interesting. And we'll do it again. So when you're not on autopilot, it does show it as red. What? No, I think that's really bad. That's really bad. I'd love to have full self-driving though. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button. Watch my other videos, because then I can eventually like save up for it. So we're coming up to the supercharger. Now the Tesla, usually on autopilot, tries to take you off even though I don't have full self-driving. I'm gonna put my indicator on, but I don't have full self-driving, so it shouldn't do anything. Is it going to? It's not. It's not. I'm gonna miss. Okay, I gotta take over. Interesting. That man's got a big fat mask on. Look at him. That's mark a 10. All right. How you doing, G? How you doing, G? Nice cut, G. So that covers everything to do with autopilot in the new update. I think it has got better than where it was before the update, but autopilot still struggles loads on country roads or any road that isn't a motorway or a dual carriageway. So yeah, maybe it'll get better going into 2021. My charging is complete. I need to get going home. And one final thing before I head home, if you're considering getting a Tesla Model 3 X, Y, whatever, make sure to use a Tesla referral code. Mine is linked down in the description and you'll get 1,000 free supercharger miles. And thank you to the 2 people who have already used mine, Kerry and Mukesha Bai. Many thanks, you're both amazing. Not the Kerry in the car, she hasn't bought a Tesla, but another Kerry. Anyway, I'm gonna head home, it's very noisy out here. Thanks for watching, bye! Hi sister!